So I, the first day of the challenge, woke up and started reading on my phone, which is phone time, which goes against and breaks the rule of my 75 hard challenge. So day one, right off the bat, I shot myself in the foot. But thank God I'm trying to have grace for myself, and in that, I forgot that I was doing this challenge. But in that, I am trying to recover the day, because I did also say that if I missed one on the challenge, then I can still recover the day, or like it doesn't count as a failed day unless I miss more than one or two. So I'm trying to recover things. So I did the phone in the morning, so that X'd out that box. But I've got, so far, I did my reading. I counted what I did do on my phone as reading for fiction. I have to read one chapter of what I'm working on right now is Mere Christianity. And then I also need to spend some time in the Word. And so I'm thinking I can do those both in the same kind of time. And then in theory, like I followed my diet for the most part today, so I'm gonna count that, and I reached my step goal. So I can check off one more, and then right now I'm sitting down to do my words for the day. So I've got Scrivener open, a blank document, and I'm gonna put on some music, and we're gonna just write. We're gonna put words on the page, whether they're keep words, whether they're not. We're just gonna write. I'm going to push through and brute force through this writer's block, and we're just gonna get 350 words. And then I will be on my way to reclaiming this day, and then maybe I don't have to restart come tomorrow as day 1.2. So we'll see how that goes. So I was actually able to recover the day for the most part. I'm about to go and do my Bible reading with the Lord and read Mere Christianity before bed. And instead of being on my phone tomorrow morning, I'm going to put my phone with the alarm in the bathroom so that I have to get up and go and turn it off, the alarm. But then I just start my day. And I know that trick has worked for me in the past, so I'm going to do that again tomorrow morning to try and circumvent what happened this morning, where I woke up this morning and I started reading on my phone because I forgot that I was doing this challenge today. So that was an oopsies, and I wasn't actually sure I was going to be able to recover the day, but I wrote 1,141 words, which is a whole heck of a lot more than 350, which is what I had to do today. I got my exercise in. I followed, for the most part, my diet that I wanted to do. And what else? I did my fiction reading for the day, and I'm about to go and abide and read Mere Christianity, and it's gonna be great, and I'm gonna be able to recover the day so I don't have to restart tomorrow, because as I said in my video where I outlined all my rules, I have one grace checkbox of if I don't get it, that's okay, I don't have to restart the day. I only didn't do one thing. So there is grace, and I'm not perfect, I'm human, I'm a fallen creature, but I am going to improve, and this is the first step along that journey. But I recovered the day, and I'm proud because I worked on my 5 Realms project, which I haven't been able to work on in earnest for almost 3 years. So I'm pretty happy. Okay, so today is day 3 of 75. Yesterday went well. Did a full successful day. by the time that I reached the end of the day. I think mostly by the time I'd even gotten home from work. So it was a very good day. And today I have checked off every box except for my diet and abiding, which I plan to do before bed, because I kind of like that I like that for winding down. And the diet thing, because I have my 6 p.m. no sugar rule, so I wait until I am nearly in bed before I check off that box. So today is so far a success. But the one thing that I did differently today than previously, and I didn't really account for this in my rules that I set out, so I'm not entirely sure how to do this yet, but today I watched a video on discovery writing and the craft of discovery writing. And I took some notes on it and kind of did some relating questions in the margins about my own book series that I'm working on. And so I'm thinking that I'm going to count this. If I don't get all 350 words, I'm going to count this as a success then. But I'm about to start my next writing session because while I was writing some notes here, I realized, ooh, okay, I'm discovery writing, and that means don't resolve, complicate, which is a trick that I've heard a lot, but I use, especially more so in my D&D campaign that I'm running. But I was like, what happens if I have the younger sister of my main character not be in the house and a bomb goes off at the city? So I complicated things a lot. And so now I'm looking at the next scene and going, well, now I know what happens. So, whereas before I was kind of looking at this blank page going, not a clue what happens here. And so I am going to do some writing and see what happens. But if I don't get all my words, I'm still counting as a success because I spent some time working on the craft of writing and reflecting on my project. So. Okay, so I am having a really hard time figuring out where to go next in the story, but I don't think it's a story self-diagnosing itself like yesterday when I was writing and I realized that where I had been going wasn't working and it was getting dull, so I needed to spice things up. I needed to complicate things rather than resolve things, and I was trying to resolve things. But today, things are complicated. But I think, maybe jumping ahead and trying to outline. When the experiment of this project right now is trying not to outline, but doing discovery writing kind of outlining, like micro outlining. And I've kind of done some micro outlining, but I have this beautiful map also of the area, the kingdom in which they're starting off. And I just really want to explore all the places on it. I want to take my characters there. I have no plot that takes my characters there. I have plot so far that's supposed to keep them in the city, but I don't know how they get outside of the city if I were to take them on a tour of my country that I really want to explore. So I'm a little frustrated by that, but I might be getting just ahead of myself and forgetting this scene. But I'm also just having a hard time getting words onto the paper and just sitting down and actually writing. So, filming this to motivate me to do it and get me out of the rut. Alright, so, week 1, a success. A near failure on 2 occasions, I think. But a success. And I feel pretty good. I think that it was a successful experiment thus far. And there were times when I mentioned to a friend of mine when she was like, I'm so proud of you, this is so cool, can't wait to follow along. And I'm like, yeah, I think this first week is too easy. Like, I think I need to like add something or step it up a notch. And then she was very helpful in reminding me that my challenge is going to get harder. And I'm filming this on Monday and putting this out probably for tomorrow morning. And I have realized that, yeah, it is more difficult to get 500 words. I did 799 words this morning for day 1 of week 2, so technically day 7, and it was like at one point I was like, oh, I'm done. No, I still had 250 words more to go, which is fine. It's perfectly fine, and that's the wrong math, but anyways, it's going well, and I am kind of excited about the fact that even though there were 2 occasions that I was pretty sure I was not going to be able to recover the day, I think that was Monday and I think Thursday or Friday or something like that, and I think I used my get out of jail free card on the Saturday, because I didn't do my exercise and I didn't do my diet, and I did not spend time in the Word of the Lord. So I didn't do very well on Friday, Saturday, but those were odd days off for me. And I think I'm going to anticipate that my days off are actually going to be really difficult for me to do all my tasks. And I don't know why. I will get back to us on that, because I don't know why that would be the case. I would think that it would be easier. However, it's going well. I'll see you next week.